Howling time.
Welcome everyone to another episode of It's Howling Time with the Howling Wolf. Here we're going to give you selections for April 25th, 2020. The track's going to be Gulfstream Park, race number 9. It is the Unbridled Stakes, going a mile and 1/16 distance for $75,000 purse. We got a field of 7 running. I'm going to be giving you my 2 top selections plus my horse to watch. For my top selection, it is going to be the number 2, Americanus, at morning line odds at 6-1. It is by Warfront out of a mineshaft mare. Last time ran on February 22nd at Gulfstream Park, going 7 furlongs in the allowance $51,000 purse. Came on first by a length, had the rail into the lead and held firmly. The time before that it ran on January 25th at Gulfstream Park, going 7 furlongs for allowance optional claim $75,000. Came up second by 5 1/4 lengths. Was in the mid-pack chasing all the way through to stay up in there for a second, rallying good and late. Best rested. The workouts have been on April 3rd at Gulfstream Park, going 4 furlongs on a fast track, did it in 49.22 seconds, breezing. Was the 10th best out of the 22 workouts that day. The next workout was on April 10th at Gulfstream Park, going 5 furlongs, did it in 1 minute, 0.01.49 seconds, breezing. Was the 3rd best out of the 7 workouts that day. Then the last workout was on April 17th at Gulfstream Park, going 4 furlongs on a fast track, did it in 50.12 seconds, breezing. Was the 18th best out of the 26 workouts that day. Well, what I see with this one, the stretch on distance is to be a big plus. The Warfronts and the Mineshafts, they love a longer distance than it's been running. So you'll see this one coming on strongly late. Getting Edgar Zayas aboard is a good plus. At the distance and on the surface, they're at 15% clicked with the jockey, with the trainer getting aboard, and on the stakes races is at 9%. But with this type of distance, the big jump up in class is the only issue, but should be able to handle it very well. Has run against tougher before, back in November of last year, and ran against Independence Hall in that race. So with this one, it's going to come up strongly late, going to be like in mid-pack to stalking the pace setter and holding on strongly late. Should get that great late kick into that second turn to coming on for a good kick to the stretch for a good win. So again, for my top selection in the Unbridled Stakes, race number 9 at Gulfstream Park, it is the number 2, Americanus, at morning line odds at 6-1. Okay, now for my second choice. It is going to be the number 1, Necker Island, at morning line odds at 12-1. It's by Hardsprung out of a Mr. Greeley mare. Last time ran on March 7th at Aqueduct, and going a mile distance in the Gotham Stakes Grade 3. Came up 5th by 5 1/4 lengths. Was up in there 3, had to go 3 or 4 wide, and just got out-kicked and never was able to run its race. The time before that, it ran on February 1st at Gulfstream Park in the Swale Stakes, going 7 furlongs for a $150,000 purse. Was able to get 5th by 11 1/4 lengths. Had to go 4 or 5 wide there into the turn and just got out-kicked and never was able to run its race. Then the workouts have been on April 9th at Palm Meadows, going 4 furlongs on a fast track, did it in 49.25 seconds breezing, was the 4th best out of the 22 workouts that day. Then the next workout was on April 18th at Palm Meadows, going 5 furlongs, did it in 1 minute, 02.25 seconds breezing, was the 10th best out of the 13 workouts that day. For what I see with this one, it has the potential to come up strong and late. Has been running against tougher, maybe going around with this easier field. Should know they should be able to come on strong and late. Getting Dylan Davis aboard, which Dylan Davis has been doing very well at Gulfstream Park lately. His rides have been coming up very strong, especially on price horses. At the distance, the trainer has been at 23%, and in stakes races have been 16%. Has some good speed figures, has the speed, the fractions to come up strong and late for a good kick around that turn. It's getting up strong and very hard. So again, for my second choice in the Unbridled Stakes, it is the number 1, Necker Island, at morning line odds at 12-1. And now it's time for my horse to watch. My horse to watch is going to be the number 6, Sorrows, at morning line odds at 15-1. It's by Commissioner out of a Eastern Echo mare. Last time ran at March 27th at Gulfstream Park, going a mile distance for allowance optional claiming $75,000 purse. Came up 5th by 7 1/4 lengths. Was inside passing through tired foes, so just didn't have enough to come up for the good placing. Then ran on November 30th, going a mile distance at Gulfstream Park, going for the Smooth Art Air Stakes. Yeah, $75,000. Was able to win that race by 2.5 lengths. Was looming up 4 wide, late into the turn, circled up, and was down the stretch, was first and never looked back. The workouts have been on April 11th at Gulfstream Park West, going 5 furlongs, did it in 1 minute, 00.20 seconds breezing, was the second best out of the 23 workouts that day. Then, the last workout was on April 18th at Gulfstream Park West, going 5 furlongs, did it in 1 minute, 0.40 seconds breezing, was the 15th best out of the 15 workouts that day. Well, I see with this one, it's going to be coming up around some easier type of horses after winning that winning race, going a little tough. It's getting Jaramillo aboard, which Jaramillo, with the trainer-jockey combinations at a 33% click, is 1 for 2 at Gulfstream Park. It would know how to coming up. It's the little stretch out in distance should be a good plus, and Jaramillo knows how to get the horse into position well. So with this one, the little stretch out in distance plus a little step up in class, you may see this one coming up very strong late, and one to keep your eye on, to coming up with the great fractions it has. Just has to keep a good pace, maybe be a little closer than being in back of the pack, just be in mid-pack to maybe even stalking the pace sitter. So you'll see this one coming up very strong late. So again, for my horse to watch in the Unbridled Stakes, race number 9 at Gulfstream Park, it is the number 6, Sorrows, at morning line odds at 15-1. Again, here are to recap my selections for the Unbridled Stakes. My top selection is the number 2, Americanus, at morning line odds at 6-1. My second choice is Necker Island. The number one, Necker Island at morning line odds at 12-1. And for my horse to watch, it is the number 6, Soros, at morning line odds at 15-1. And remember, when you're cashing with the wolf, it's howling time. Good luck, everyone, and let's making that money. Hope everyone has a great day at handicapping and making money, and hope everyone's staying safe. Hope if you guys like to subscribe to me, you guys subscribe to me on here, and also follow me on Twitter. My handle is Howler92, and also on Facebook it is Howling Wolf Sports and more, and also Aztec Pride Racing. If you guys like to follow me. So hope everyone has a great day and stay safe, and let's make that money.